what was your experience in switching from the minor leagues to the major leagues?
Who wants to go? Zoe, you want to take that?
Yeah, that's a great question. Experience getting into the major leagues from the minor leagues. It's tough. I mean, very few guys come up and they jump right into the big leagues and stay. So for some of us, it's like the first time you really get demoted. When you come up, you play, and it's the toughest league in the world, and you kind of get it handed to you a little bit, and you have to go back down and kind of figure it out. So it takes a lot of failure, and you got to be able to learn how to fail well, and get back to your routine, and keep working on adjusting things that you need to adjust to get better. Because every level is a big jump. I always thought, I don't know how these guys feel about it, but I always thought the biggest jump I ever did with any of the leagues I was at was AAA to the big leagues. Because the best pitchers in the world are there, but like the best guys in AAA are, maybe like a 4 or 5 starter in the big leagues. So you've got these rotation guys. If you're a hitter, you've never faced guys that are that good, they execute that well, right? So just learning how to fail and be okay with failure and fail well is a big part of that jump.
On the other side of that too, though, for me, it was succeeding at the big league level was really hard to learn, because there's one game where you're facing Clayton Kershaw and you get a hit off him, and your whole family's texting you, your phone's blowing up, and you're on top of the line, just double off Clayton Kershaw. Well, the next day you're facing Zach Greinke. And you got to lock in for that, or it's Strasburg, Scherzer. So it's like you get on this high and have this moment of joy that you had success at the big league level, and then the next day you got to learn how to do it again, because there's no break in the big leagues. You have to bring your lunch pail every day.
Any of you guys have spent quite a bit of time. How long have you guys spent in the minor leagues? Anybody a long time?
I spent 5 years.
Yeah, I was 7.
5 years in the minor league.
I spent 8 before I got my first call up, and then spent about 2 or 3 later in my career. But yeah, it's a tough challenge, especially AAA big leagues, and it's more of a mental game at that point, because we all have skill and ability. But
You were a first rounder, right?
I was.
That's why you got 8 years in the minor leagues.
I got a lot of
You get first rounders get every opportunity.
Yeah.
And it worked.
It worked. Yeah.
I remember a scout telling me.